Sa maraming parte ng mundo, ang daily life ay parang isang negosasyon. Puro landmarks, hand signals, at bahala na. Pero dito, yung system ang nagsisilbing silent backbone. Para sa isang taong sanay sa flexible na pamumuhay, itong level of organization na to isn't just a convenience. It's a fascination. Pero paano nanatiling soulful ang isang system na ganito ka-structured? Paano nag-coexist ang organized na government side ng Ireland sa ancient at rugged na tradisyon ng lupaing ito? Over the few minutes, we're looking past the postcards. We're exploring the Irish way of living, from the rituals of the morning table to the systems that keep this island moving. Bago tayo magpatuloy, isang disclaimer lang guys. Ang mapapanood ninyo ay base lang sa sarili kong lens. Ang mga ito ay purely sarili kong observations at experiences habang ninanavigate ko ang buhay dito sa Ireland. Hindi ito isang definitive guide. Ito lang yung Ireland na nakita ko at na-appreciate ko sa maikling panahon na nandito ako. We start with the veins of the city, the transportations. Para sa marami, commute lang ito. Pero para sa akin, ito ang sumisimbolo sa backbone ng Irish system. It's consistent, nakaplano lahat. Isa itong physical manifestation ng isang gobyerno na pinaprioritize ang movement. Then, you have places like Killiney Hill. Mula dito sa itaas, makikita mo kung paano nagtatagpo yung organized sprawl ng mga suburbs at ng rugged coastline. Kahit yung nature dito, mararamdaman mong respected at integrated sa layout ng bansa. It's a contrast I find myself filming over and over again. The perfect balance between a modern, functioning system and a landscape that has stayed the same for centuries. Kung ang transportation ang physical backbone ng bansa, ang heartbeat naman ay may experience mo publicly, lalong-lalo na pagsasakay ka ng bus. Habang pinapanood ko yung mga taong nagko-commute, may napansin akong bagay na uniquely Irish. Isang maliit at repetitive na ritual sa bawat stop. Lahat ng tao, pagbaba nila ng bus, lilingon sa driver at sasabihin ang parehong dalawang salita.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Why do we thank the driver on the bus?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah, everybody thanks the driver. I suppose it's nice to be thanked for doing a service for somebody, and yeah, everybody sees the driver as a person, I guess, and you don't want to just ignore somebody who's done something for you, even though it is his job, but still, he's a person and not a robot. So it's nice to engage with the person and just say thanks for opening the door, or thanks for letting me out at my stop, or whatever. So I think it's just nice thing to do.
It's a simple gesture, pero dahil galing ako sa Pilipinas, it struck me na vital part pala siya ng system dito. Para isang social contract. Sa isang lugar kung saan gobyerno ang nagbibigay ng structure, yung mga tao naman ang nagbibigay ng respect para manatili itong makatao. Kumbaga, it's not just about the transport. It's also about acknowledging the person behind the machine. At itong maliit na thank you na ito ang nagsisilbing glue para yung organized life dito maramdaman ng community, imbes na parang isang crowd lang.
Nice thing to do.
Kung ang streets dito sa Ireland ay run by schedules, ang Irish home naman is run by tradition. And there is no tradition more respected than the ritual of the table. Take for example, yung full Irish breakfast. Hindi lang ito meal. Isa itong standard dito sa Ireland. Whether you're in a busy restaurant or kaya sa city, or nagluluto ka sa sarili mong kitchen, ang components ay nananatiling the same. There is an order to it. There is an order. The black and white pudding, the bread soda, the tea. Galing sa isang kultura kung saan ang breakfast ay madalas yung kung ano lang yung fresh sa umaga, I found the consistency here comforting too. It's a culinary system na hindi nagbago sa loob ng maraming henerasyon. Ang Christmas dito sa Ireland ay isang masterclass pagdating sa organized celebration. Mula sa table setting, sa specific na paraan ng pagluto ng turkey, hanggang sa pagtitipon ng buong pamilya. Parang ang buong bansa ay nagkakaisa sa isang vision na kung anong ibig sabihin ng home. Sa loob ng ilang araw, humihinto ang mga formal systems ng gobyerno at ang mga internal family systems naman ang namamayani. Para sa akin, ito yung organized pursuit ng pagiging cozy. But systems here in Ireland aren't just made of transportations, breakfast. For me, the most impressive part of Irish way of living is the system of care. Katulad sa Pilipinas, Ireland is a Catholic country. And I noticed kung paano nila pinapractice ang faith nila is through showing up. Whether it's attending church activities o kaya naman decorating the city center with lights, there is a sense of duty to the community. Makikita din natin kung paano karamihan ng Irish people, especially those who keep the traditions, struggle individually kahit na makulimlim ang ulap o kaya naman sa mahabang season ng winter. They never let the light go out. They invest in their surroundings to make life beautiful for everyone. Ito'y isang lesson in not waiting for the weather to clear to be happy, but making your own sunshine.
Noong December, may napansin ako sa kanilang radyo.
It isn't just about music. Para itong naging dedicated frequency para sa charity, para mag-collect ng donations. Para bang yung buong nasyon ay nag-effort to collect donations for those who might need help. Para sa akin, in a country that feels so organized, there is a constant active awareness na dapat ang system must also have a heart. And nagpapatunay din talaga ito na may heart din naman yung sistema nila dito. Kaya nakita ko ito most clearly during a visit to a nursing home.
Karamihan sa mga kultura, the elderly are a quiet part of the background. Pero dito, the infrastructure for aging is visible and dignified. Habang pinapanood ko yung pag-aalaga na pinoprovide nila, you will realize that the order that you will notice is so amusing because it isn't just for efficiency. It's for security. Some foreigners and tourists arrived here looking for postcards. What they found instead was a rhythm. We learned that life doesn't always have to be loud. It can be quiet, it can be structured, it can be a series of thank yous and predictable trains. The Irish way of living has taught us that a well-oiled system isn't just about efficiency. It's about creating the space for people to live, to eat, to care, and to celebrate together. It's a different kind of beautiful, and for now, it's the rhythm we should be grateful to call home.